on that subject. And in my experience, we're asking you on our Facebook page about some dating do's and don'ts. And I have to say, one of the things that I do when I'm sick, no kissing, no kissing. And I will not kiss my husband, and I will not allow him to kiss me because I don't want to spread germs.
That's true. That's true. I hear you. That's a good idea. No spreading of germs, I understand. That's probably a good one. No kissing, no swap and spit.
Right, what do you do?
Well, we kind of, my husband and I just walk by and pat each other. So it's like we're still kind of connecting. I love you, honey, but from afar. So keep your germs over there on the other side.
So no cuddling time and no kissing for Connie and Daphne there. Okay. So
you know who probably doesn't do that, though? Is our next guest, who is a relationship expert and a very cool guy who's always bringing good information and content to the show.
That's right.
Mike, nice to have you with us.
Oh, it's always having fun.
Yeah, I love it when you come on the show because you're always giving us really good information. Well, Mike Lindstrom has been here a couple times. If you've missed him before, he's got a really cool website, too, you have to check out where you can ask questions to guys and they answer back.
Right. He's kind of like the what every woman really wanted to know.
The sounding board.
From a guy. I mean, so I love it.
Two real guys telling how it is. Ask Dan and Mike is our website, so feel free to ask us any questions. We'll always be here for you as your relationship experts, of course.
All right. Well, good. So here's a couple things. First of all, you say when it comes to date nights, and we're going to get to some do's and don'ts on date nights in a minute, but you say it's important to map that out and make it a regular thing.
Yeah, well, it's important, number one, have a date night. There's a lot of couples that don't even have a date night. I'm serious. The majority of couples don't have a standing date night.
Right.
So to set the table is have something that's reoccurring. I have a lot of our clients that have it, every Thursday night or every Monday night or, every Saturday afternoon. They do something that's on the calendar. It doesn't have to be every week, by the way. You have kiddos. You have, 3 or 4 kids. A little tougher, but at least you have something on the calendar to look forward to.
We've actually started doing that, and I think mentally what it's done is separate us from our kids to where we go, hey, remember when we were actually a couple?
Oh, No, you're absolutely right, because we do. As we get married and you grow into the marriage, the law of familiarity kicks in. You're not doing the things you used to do when you were in that courting phase.
Right.
So it's nice to go back to some of those courting exercises.
So now you're out on a date with your wife. Do you kiss her if she's sick?
Oh, no, I'm with Daph. My wife and I definitely. I get the hands up in the air. There's no doubt about that. You get the hug that turns in.
Yeah. Like this, you turn the face to the cheek.
Get totally disrespected. Yeah.
So there is. So when it comes to that, so you're saying definitely date nights, which is good because especially when you have kids and you have a family, you definitely don't want to do that. Okay. So when it comes to the don'ts, what are some of the things that we should not do?
Okay, don'ts. First of all, technology has totally changed the game. This text messaging, dodge the phone. Literally turn off the phone, leave it in the car.
Yeah.
You even bring it with you. You're going to have a tendency to maybe look at it. One person gets up to go to the bathroom. So the text messaging on the phone, you got to get off the phone. That's the number one thing.
So when you're together, period.
Period.
Yeah.
And that's a big deal. You're not present with people if you're sitting there staring at that cell phone. Cell phones anymore got everything. You got email, Facebook, all the different distractions right there on a date, especially with your loved one. It's ridiculous.
So check it out.
Okay, so don't be texting. Okay.
Don't be texting.
When it comes to date nights, what would you recommend like a couple who's been married for like 20 years? What is a fun date night? I mean, seriously, what can you discover?
My number one favorite date night is to pretend as if you just met.
Yeah.
It's not role playing. That's not what this is. You actually go out and you say.
So you're not changing your name and your hair color.
No. I mean, hey, there's a segment of our clients that actually will dress up a little bit and act like a different character. If you want to play that, you put a wig on or something. That's cool if you're into that. That's cool. But actually going out and actually like you met for the first time. So if we were out, I'd say, so, hey, Daph, what's up? Just literally play it as if.
Okay, I'd be like, hi, how are you?
It's cool. She would be that geeky because she's been married for a long time. She has no idea how to pick a man up anymore.
The best part about it, though, is it suspends reality. People are more comfortable when they're in the hypothetical realm.
Right.
So when you can kind of pretend like it's something from 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, and you both roll with it, don't break character. Even at the end of the night, we've had clients go all the way to the end of the night, kiss the wife at the door, and walk away.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
I love that.
You put little teasers in there throughout the date night. So I think you got to spice it up a little bit. That's one of the big things.
Okay, what's another do for you?
Another do, first of all, I believe chivalry is not dead. Technology, you got the key fobs now.
Right.
Open the door for the ladies. Open the door at the restaurant. I actually saw at the restaurant the other night, a guy actually did the Harvard hop, where the gal got up from the dinner table, and he actually stood up, and honored the fact that she got it from the dinner table.
Isn't that nice? People don't do that anymore.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a long time.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
How often do you see the Harvard Hop?
I was on a date one time where they did that, and the guy went, "Where are they going? What's going on? You're supposed to get up.
That's
The ladies
right.
are getting up."
That's right.
Yeah.
So being a gentleman, that's a big thing.
Okay.
And also, I have this thing about asking a lot of questions and staying on positive subjects. You don't want to go on your date night and talk about all the issues from the week, especially if you're married or if you're in a relationship, you have kids. You want to gear all of your subjects around positive things. What was great about this week? What are you looking forward to? Let's talk about that vacation in a year. Keep the subject matter very positive, but also as you're throughout the date night, offer just a little bit of suggestion. How the date, maybe some requests of what you want how you want the night to end, whether it be romance or intimacy.
It's kind of nice because when you've been married for a long time, things get a little bit
boring,
predictable. So if you changed it up a little bit, I'm sure your date would be like, "You said you want to what?"
Yeah, you're like, "Yeah, I said that."
You know what I do? I don't introduce my when we're out on a date. I don't introduce him as my husband. I introduce him as my boyfriend.
I like that.
Yeah.
Do you really do that?
I absolutely do.
I'm ripping that one off. I like that.
It's a good one. It's sweet.
That'll be in the paper tomorrow that you were out with your boyfriend.
That's right. But he really is my husband.
No, I like that. I like that. But it does. It creates this variety. And variety is the spice of life. It's one of the basic human needs we have. And if you're constantly thinking about variety, and that's as simple as the places you go. If you're always going to the same restaurant, mix it up. It doesn't always have to be expensive. It can be something that's fun and unique. Going on a walk in the middle of a Saturday afternoon, just talking.
Very cool.
So,
Mike, it's always fun when you're
always
here.
have fun.
We
Thank
enjoy
you so much.
you. Thank you. Some good advice there. Good advice.
Thanks.
So, you know what? I think we are going to be getting ready to go to a break here pretty soon.
Yeah, we're going to talk about